I think it's time for a little slug bug. Welcome to Heroes of the Storm. You can do better. I'm Patinator, and today we're playing Abathur, which rhymes with Patinator, and that's why I like him. Also because he's got global control, and he's kind of like God. If you do things right, no one's actually sure you ever did anything at all. We're gonna build around mines because, while auto attacks are a thing, the control and presence you can generate by dropping a lot of mines is comparable, if not superior in some cases, to giving Illidan 25% attack speed. Maybe not Illidan, but other people 25% attack speed anyway. And the thing with Abathur's talents, and the way I enjoy his retool a few months ago, is that you really do have to pick what direction you want to build him, and that's what I think the talent trees should do. A lot of characters have that problem right now. Illidan has that Illidan has a problem. Vala arguably has that problem. Although, I stress the word arguably. Tyrael kind of has that problem. In that you're forced into one specific build because either the other talents do not synergize with anything else, or numerically, they just aren't worth it. Artanis is sadly a new character that has that problem because you're forced into warp blades at 16. But anyway, Abathur, you get to pick, are you gonna go for the hat or are you gonna go for the mines? Today we're gonna go for the mines. If you already know what that's all about, and it's basically picking locusts and mines all the time, you can skip straight on to the gameplay using the annotation in the lower left or the timestamp in the description below. Let's take a look at the abilities. Symbiote. Assistant ally, gain new abilities. One of them is an AoE attack around you. One of them is a spike, the Q. Forgot the name. E is a shield. It's all hunky-dory. You can use this to control one of your heroics, the Evolved Monstrosity. And it's good. This lets you soak without actually being there. It's important to note that the only way for Abathur to get, XP, he has to be there, which is body soaking. You can hat soak by being symbioted to a nearby thing, like a nearby minion. When something dies, you get experience for that. Or you get the last hit, which you can do with your locusts or your mines. Speaking of mines, that's his W, and come on, guys, what's with the space? I guess that's where the ability descriptions used to be. Anyway. Toxic Mines. Spawn a mine that becomes active after a short time, around a second or so. Or not a second, like 1 to 3 seconds or something. I've never really kept track. I've just accepted it as fact. Deals 36 damage and reveals the enemy for 4 seconds. Lasts 90 seconds. The power of these mines is in control. You can slow people down, prevent them from getting into engagement properly. If you stagger them on approach to a big area, such as in Battlefield of Eternity, you can make sure the team either has to wait for the slowest guy or trickle in. Either way, it's good for your team. It can also set up some neat ambushes, because everybody has been posting ambush videos, because nobody's ever learned to just clear the area where Abathur is. It is not safe to go after Abathur, much like Nova. He's deeply into the mind games. Locust Strain, that's his trait. He spawns locusts that attack down the nearest lane. Pretty strong. It's basically another minion in your lane, something that keeps the, at the start of the game, you can use it to keep the other lane's minion wave back, at least to force them to engage sooner. Put your hat on it, keep it there, and you've already got a small advantage. And that's what really Abathur is about. Small advantages that build into bigger things. Although in this case, it's really, I hope we get to 16 before the other team so we can start pressuring the advantage more. Anyway, take a look at the heroics. Ultimate Evolution. Clone target hero and control it. You get a bunch of bonuses to ability power, attack damage, and movement speed, depending on the enemy comp and what the current engagement is. You want to go, let's say it's the start of the fight and your team needs a good engage. Why not double up on your warrior, the one with CC, not Artanis, and not that I have anything against Artanis, and start dropping the CC bombs. You can rush in there because you're expendable. While you still do give experience to the enemy team, it's not a lot. And the value you get from stunning everybody all around you, or CCing everybody, or distracting them with someone of lesser value, there's no comparison to it. But then again, there's Ultimate Evolution, so I guess, Ultimate Monstrosity, so I guess there is comparison for it. Turn an allied minion or locust into a monstrosity. When minions are captured mercenaries near the monstrosity die, it gains 5% health, and basic attack damage stacking up to 30 times. That's huge. It also takes less damage from minions than structures. You can also control it using your symbiote, either by clicking Q on it or by hitting that R button again. This is V split push. When the enemy team is distracted, put this in a lane and just let it do its thing. Weirdly, it's not great to put this up front. Don't turn a swordsman into a monstrosity, because the enemy minions may focus it or damage it down. What you really want to do is give it time to grow. Nurture it like you would a child or a sore or something. The language part of my brain escapes me, but the point is, put it where no one is looking. And that's going to happen every now and then thanks to the nature of objectives. People are going to leave lanes, they're going to focus on team fights. You drop this somewhere, and then you hat somebody, so they pay attention to, you keep somebody alive, and while the monstrosity slowly does work. As to when to pick Ultimate Evolution over Evolved Monstrosity, I think it depends largely on how your team is playing. Remember, we are in Quick Match, not Hero League. In Hero League, you can probably talk to people. Quick Match, you just got thrown in. Sometimes people don't talk back. Sometimes people don't communicate. Heck, sometimes they don't even share a language with you. And you just gotta get a feel for it. And good luck, basically. Best of luck when you pick either ability. Personally, I prefer Evolved Monstrosity, as it is the safer choice, unless there's a high impact character on your team like a Muradin. Alright, let's take a look at his talents. Talents, level 1. If we're gonna go for a push build, we're gonna go for a mine build. The funny thing is, we're actually gonna start with locusts most of the time. Survival instincts, increase locust health and duration by 40%. This is something that pays off later in the game, not immediately. While, this is still relevant because of the increased locust health, it's really for the end game. It's gonna combo well with your level 13 and level 16 talents. And venom nests, if the map is short, or the lanes are short, or even if there are only 2 lanes, this may be a good option. You can pressure lanes harder, and winning a lane is far more important when there are only 2, because, well, you lose half your lanes as opposed to 33.33 bar of your lanes with a 3 lane setup. And it's good for harassment. So there it is, level 4. Excuse me, prolific dispersal. So happy people started picking this ability. Reduce the cooldown of your toxic nest by 2 seconds and add 2 additional charges. That means you can lay down 5 mines at a time. Great for clearing your wave when nobody's looking. Lets you possibly get a last hit on a few minion waves, even if you are not there to personally soak it. So you get more experience. It's all good. Great for pushing ballistas force. Used to be the anything for backdooring. Not anymore. The others are for more to do, more for the Q build. Level 7. Not Needle Spine. Val Nest. Toxic Nests. Slow movement speed for 40 seconds. Oof. Now your team can catch up. 1, it slows down waves. That's good. 2, if anybody runs into it, it delays them getting to an objective, keeps them in place for long. 50% for 4 seconds is a really long time and a lot of speed lost. Maybe just what your team needs to catch up to that one guy and get a pick and then get an advantage. Mule is good for certain maps, if because this is really CC. You can't actually go with that, which is what I like about this talent here. If you want it a little more push, Carapace, Carapace shields all nearby minions and mercenaries. That's also good, but it forces you to stay hatted, so you're committed to that area. Mule is good in certain maps, such as Sky Temple. Keep repairing those. Reduce the value of any objectives taken by the opponents. Level 10, we've discussed the heroics. Level 13, there are really 2 choices here for the locusts and mines build. Assault strain is okay, slightly more push if the guys trying to take out your mines, and they should be taking out your mines, are melee. This may be your locusts are melee. This may be very valuable. You can get a few good kills off this, but I prefer bombard strain. Locust's basic attacks become a long-range siege attack that deals 67% more damage. That is pretty deadly. The range was changed. It used to outrange towers, so you could basically chunk down a fort all by your lonesome, but that is no longer the case, and I think that is a change for the better. Level 16. Locust Brood. There is no other talent here. It's Locust Brood. Spawn a group of locusts at a nearby location. This is when you start planting mines ahead of time. Plant them where you expect the waves to meet, and just drop down the locusts out one. You're giving birth to locusts, and you're pushing a lane. At this point, they need to start paying attention to your push. It's pretty late in the game, I know, but your locusts live long. They're tougher. They're gonna push that lane hard. And if you time it right, you can have 4 locusts, 1 from you and 3 from this ability. Level 20, locust nests. Activate to create a nest that periodically spawns locusts. Now there's always a push. You always have a minion advantage. You have the you have the minion number advantage. You have the minion damage advantage. That lane is gonna stay pushed. They need to pay attention to you. And if you can split their team and hoping to hunt you down, you're doing well. You're not a distraction. You are a threat that can appear anywhere. They need to counter you. And in QM, that depends on your role. It's very difficult to say. Let's say you're a warrior. Do you stay with the team or do you go hunt down that archer? You're hoping. It forces communication in a pug. And I know this is sort of metagaming, not really looking at the statistics of it, but Abathur, like Nova, is all about the mind games. Make them fear you. Make them respect you. If they do not respect you, you will own the game. This is... Let's take a look at the matchups. Kind of, messed up on the intro. But anyway, we are going to be, again, on the Tomb of the Spider Queen. I think the last Abathur game was also on the Tomb of the Spider Queen. But anyway, I find this map personally very difficult to handle because of the hiding spots. The hiding spots are near contested objectives, so it can get a little iffy. So there's not a lot of opportunities to body soak, but the good news is people are usually going to be in lanes to get those gems anyway, so you might not need to body soak as much. All you need to do is either keep an eye on the enemy team's gems, which I will admit I did not do very well at the game, but do as I say, not as I do. And if they have turn-ins, if they're threatening a minion, if they're threatening a Spider Queen wave, drop them around the turn-in points. If they are not, keep pushing the lanes with your mines. Scouting, while important, is really dependent on the gank potential on the enemy team, and I did not feel that they had that much gank potential, so I focused on putting the mines on the lanes and around myself every now and then. Anyway, I enjoyed making the video, and I hope you enjoy watching it. Have you ever seen 2 Abathur's race? I think you're gonna see it because the race is to 16, and if we don't get to 16 fast enough, if they get to 16 before we do, we're gonna be in a lot of trouble because it's gonna be a race to those locusts. It's gonna be a race to those locust broods. That's the word I'm looking for, brood. Okay, we're just gonna wait for this right now since we don't have these level 4 talents. We're gonna use these to scout mostly. Oh good, a medic. We're gonna take this lane. I'm just afraid of the one, our Sylvanas isn't doing anything too. Our Sylvanas isn't doing anything. And Azmodan, that's another thing I'm concerned about. Let's just get spotters here. And Jaina, we're gonna pop over to mid now. Lily should be able to handle this, a support game. We have a support. Oh, there goes Sylvanas. And that's been happening all day. Let's try to shove this in. You didn't see that. And we're gone. Hey, we're still here. I want to stick around here until we get the wave. Sylvanas is a bot? Is she a bot? That's been happening all day, honestly. Alright, we've got mines. Let's see, where can we put mines? We can put mines here. He's gonna have trouble shredding those. Gonna pop over there and give our Rainer some support. Okay, we popped him. Let's do this. Hey, you're gonna die. See, I'm that thing that reveals truth. A Cassandra. Let's go with a Cassandra. Let's make sure the gank potential on the enemy team is low, so I'm not gonna be as adamant on making sure that we have mines everywhere. Although that is an Abathur mine over there. Let's see if anybody's here. Yeah, he's gonna focus on this. We're gonna focus on pushing. I think that's gonna be where we're gonna win. Let's see if we can get this. Okay, we can hold this for now. We're just living on this. It's an Abby world, and I'm an Abby girl. Well, we got the push. We got the push. Let's go over down to bot. Make sure that they have no idea where we're pushing next. Well, now we're pushing here. Mine. Because she's gonna have a lot of trouble actually clearing those. And Sylvanas is here. Sylvanas is alive. Sylvanas is a person. Let's not pick Ballista Spars. Let's pick the right thing. Let's pick Prolific Dispersal. More mines for the mining. Just gonna put this here. They're in a bad position because they can't. One, they're not actually dealing with our mines that well. Two, they don't have that much push except maybe on Azmodan. So we're gonna go help out our Rainer. because our Rainer is having trouble. Let's support the team! We are Abathur! We are basically support. Let's drop this. Let's go over here. The Abathur is in this lane. I want to counter his locusts. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Well, we almost got hit by that. That would have been tragic. Let's get out of here. Nice, nice, nice. Our Rainer is countering as much as he can do. Okay, the Abathur has shifted, trying to push the lane with his mines now. That's a-okay. Smack. Smack. Okay, and we're not gonna get that in time. What do we want to do? More here, I think. You gotta turn those in, son. He wants to help Jaina. That's true. He does want to help Jaina. And we've got to push in. Let's see, bot is happy. What? That was a weird standoff. Let's give him shields and get out of there. Yeah, you're fine. You're good, you're good, you're good. Just gonna drop these over there, give them... Actually, that was kind of pointless. I do want to kill that Morales. Let's just hang around here for a while. Let our mines regenerate. I'm gonna wait for a stack of 5 so we can burst clear a wave and give the team an advantage. Let's see, who do you want to have? Who do you want to have? Sylvana should have that, way under control because the medic has no push. Okay, we got mines. Azmodan's gonna have trouble with that. He's either gonna have to choose to mess with our wave or mess with our mines. Either way, we're winning. We can't let the Azmodan push win. That's what we showed in the last video. I think it was the last video. Let's just keep pushing this in. Yeah, that's danger. Okay, now that we got that mostly cleared. Vile nests, maybe? Vile nests. Hey! Well, their Abathur's fancier than us, but... this pleases me. This obviously pleases me. Let's just drop those mines over there and help out our team. I'm just gonna walk there. Why dig when you can walk? We got web weavers. 5 minutes into the game, level 7. Loving the way this is looking. I was gonna do a tutorial video, but... Here's the problem I have with heroes at the moment. It's build diversity while it exists and while there are wild builds that involve it. It's not necessarily there. Just because there are 1 or 2 offshoot builds doesn't mean it's there. That's why you have 4 talents per tier so you can choose, and I don't feel like there's any real choice half the time. I mean, that's more for the older design characters like Tyrael, for example. Illidan. Illidan has no real variance when it comes to his build, just different styles. This is not a good place for us. Let's hide over there. They're not gonna see this. Okay, he used his dunk, so we're gonna do this. I live in a world of Abathur mines. Oh, we got this. That's the real Abathur. That's obviously the real Abathur. I guess we're getting into a slapping match. Okay, good. Good. We're ahead a level. We have a fort. I'm actually gonna leave this lane. It's under a little too much pressure. We're here to create an advantage, not to become the advantage. I mean, to push on, to push where the enemy team isn't, to get experience. But we're gonna hang out here for a bit. Oh, Kerrigan, please. Do you want me to spike you again? Because I can do that. Okay, more mines. Okay, we're trying to shoot our mines more, which is not great for us. Man, I hope you're not a, ultimate evolution, huh? I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking. I want credit for that too. I'm thinking, alright? I will just put some scouting mines over there. You're very brave. Well, that's gonna happen. You're probably gonna die. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful kill. I'm probably gonna get shot. Do I want evolved monstrosity? Probably, so we can pressure this lane first. The team fight's gonna be a little weak, but I think we're gonna be fine regardless. The laser is up. The laser is up, but you are protected. Okay, we got 4 mines. We got 4 mines. The moment he looks away from that place, we're just gonna... I want to say here. Is he gonna support his wave? Let's see. The moment he looks away, he's looked away. I did it on the wrong guy. Okay, they're gonna go after my monstrosity now. Oh. Also, we guessed wrong on the location of our on the mine. So at least that's gonna deal with the next wave. Let's just hang around here. I am symbioted. I'm gonna just push this lane a lot. Do we want to be in a team fight? Nah, we're good. We got to push. We've got to push. We've got to push. And if you haven't figured it out yet, the coffee is taking full effect. Okay, his roots are used. His moonfire is actually kind of a hard counter to us. Please hit. Oh, we hit something. Well, we're still here. Team fight is not starting up, so I'm going to push on this. I want that tower. Give me that tower. My power. Okay, let's roll around. Yeah, we can focus upon that hero. Let's zoom over here. Dangerous place for us, but I'm going to stick to my decision. This is what's going to happen. Right, we can get this Asmodan. I want that last second poke again. Oh, we missed. Oh, we missed. Okay. Is that actually going to hit it? I'm actually not sure. Did it pop our mines? Well, let's defend. That we can do. Come on. It's a race to level 16, and we're kind of winning it. Mostly because of this Jaina has been doing work, I think. Jaina and Lily. Huh, alright, we got the bombard strain, so that's great. That's excellent. We gotta put the shields up. We gotta put the mines up. We've been remiss. We should have been minding that earlier, but I felt like the team fight was more important. Oh, our monstrosity is dead. Monstro! I miss you, my friend. Yeah, it does pop the mines. I don't know why I thought it didn't pop the mines. But it didn't cost us too much. Wow, that Asmodan cancelled his laser and he was kind of in a safe place. And then he proceeds to keep attacking, so I don't know what he was thinking. Slap it. Slap it. Yeah, we got this. We got this, Ab. Okay, everybody's in bot. We got this. Alright. We're exposed, so I'm gonna hide over here. Just gonna drop mines over there. Make sure that we don't get too clever. Mid is pressured. We're gonna move down there. Actually gonna drop a mine there for vision.
Executing.
I do not. Okay, we saved that guy because we're gonna do this. Monstro. Oh, no, I'm not the Monstro. Let's stay up here. Excuse me. Coffee's getting to my throat, apparently. This lane should be pushed in. Like, all the way in. Hey. I'm the tank now. Hey. Fear my... Aw, Monstro. I will miss you. Who do we want? Jaina. Jaina's moving in real deep, so we're gonna follow her. Asmodan is desperately out of position again. Don't be like that, Asmodan. Don't do it to your... Oh, we didn't get the kill. Don't be like that, Asmodan. All the mines ever. I'm gonna mine this. Alright. Excuse me, I'm gonna take a sip of water because... my throat feels dry. I'm getting everything I want. Let's see. Monstrosity is down. Let's just push this lane in. Let's see. They're distracted by that. Let's see. How many coins do we have? They're not threatening a turn in, so I don't feel the need to jump in on that. And now we have locusts. Now it's a good day. Way ahead of the enemy Abathur too. I'm actually going to drop a mine here. Just for vision. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go over there. Yaha, Abathur is here. Then we're gonna leave. Oh goodness, my throat is all of a sudden very dry. Gonna pour it over your back. I want you. Yeah, okay, alright, alright. Well, she picked Stim Pack, so that's a good, Stim Drone, so that's good for us. Yeah, she went too far ahead. I want it! No, I'm not gonna get it, am I? Let's see. You have been improved, sir. Well, Asmodan's trying to resist the push, but we've got our monstrosity helping out. It's actually not that tough until it gets a few stacks. I'm just gonna walk with this guy for a while, let our mines recharge. As we gank this Asmodan, who has consistently been pushing too far. He hasn't been waiting for an advantage, as he really should. He's an opportunist. Opportunist? Well, anyway, the point is we're gonna go back here. Wow, Asmodan is going in deep. And we're gonna leave that now. We've been in there too long. Okay, boss is a good idea. Let's drop some mines over there. Well, once we walk over into range. You are saved! You are not, Mr. Medic. I wanted to do that. Oh, let's zoom over here. I'm gonna stand here, drop mines for vision everywhere so I can start porting with greater ease. Why not walk as an Abathur? We're just gonna do this. They can still shred us in like pretty much a second. Sure. Oh, wait, that means they're here. We gotta go. Maybe you can get one. No, monstrosity, live. Well, they're probably gonna go after us. So, well, it ain't an Abby game if you don't take a few risks. Bye, monstrosity. Oh, you lived. That's surprising. Well, we've attracted its attention. So I don't know how, you know, how good an idea that is. We're just mines everywhere. I'm gonna sit here in my lovely nest of 9s because there's not much to push anymore. I got it. I got it. No. As long as we keep him from 16, we should be fine. Yes. I don't think they're gonna fall for it. Or is she? Okay. Mine. Sorry. Mine. Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, that's like everybody who's ever played an Abathur ever, but I still like it. Still a fan. One day we'll learn how to jungle as an Abathur, but that's not going to be today. I don't think the risk is necessary, more to the point. Okay, we have 20. They're not threatening a turn in. Should have kept a better eye on that, but we didn't, so that's just life now. Okay, just drop that there. Just give him a wall, something to retreat to. Alright, let's start soaking up more XP. Let's get to 20! What do you say we get to 20? I like it. Abathur is here. Abathur is there. Where do you want this guy? Where do you want our big old monstro? You don't want to put him in the front. You don't want him to get hit. Oh, he picked assault. That's not good. Locust nests. Alright. Okay, now we can develop pressure everywhere. Here. Oh, the guy's in trouble. I got you. You're good.
We ought to capture this mercenary camp.
Oh, not a bad idea. I'm just hanging out visible to everybody. More mines, please. Let's protect you because you're getting lasered. Okay, that's good. We're gonna Lily popped her jugs. I don't know why she put that on Asmodan. You know that doesn't help him in any way. Monstro. Whoops, probably shouldn't have done that. But that's what we did, and we're sticking to it. Drop this over here. Mines. Let's hat the Jaina. You know what I consider the miracle? The miracle is if the dogs haven't piped up yet. Did they just do that as I was talking? Or is that part of the game? Mines again. Monstro! We can take core now. We're just gonna wait for the boss. 17 minutes into the game. We're doing very, very well. How are you doing? Okay, I think we did well as a whole. If you have any ideas how much, how better we could do, let me know in the comments below. I sacrificed my body for you, my team. Again, I feel like part of how well this went is less on us and more on the enemy team, but I still think we did pretty well. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more Heroes of the Storm and other games, you can subscribe to the Dark Fluffy Cloud channel so you don't miss a thing. Check out the StarCraft 2 campaign playthrough. It's pretty good. I'm Patinator. I'll see you later.